What's up, folks? It's Dan here from BAGameCare.com, where we turn games into gains, and today we're going over the side dumbbell raise, also known as the side lateral raise, but I've kind of stopped using that term, and I don't like it very much because a lot of people think that it means that you're working your lats, which is not a thing that this exercise works. But anyway, the side dumbbell raise is a shoulder isolation exercise, particularly hits your medial deltoids, also your anterior a little bit, but mostly your medial, your middle of your shoulder here, basically. This part right here is where it hits, and also a little bit your traps, but not really, mostly just as stabilizers. So for this exercise, all you're going to need is a pair of dumbbells. That's it, just a pair of dumbbells. And what you want to do is you're going to pick up your dumbbells, and first off, you don't have to go super heavy weight on these. I actually do these relatively light because I find if I do them super heavy, I tend to pinch something in my neck, which is kind of an unpleasant experience. And you're going to start standing straight up, a good posture. Make sure you've got, a hollow body, tense, stomach and obliques and all that stuff, just to make sure that you're, properly balanced. And you're going to hold your dumbbells just in front of you like this, okay? And you're going to put a slight bend in your elbows, and you're going to raise them to the side like this and back down again. Now what you want to think about when you're doing this is a couple of things. You want to think about a couple of things. First, you want to think about lead with the pinkies. You don't want to go completely sideways like this. That's no bueno. Don't do that. This is not good. But you also don't want to be leading with your thumbs and or having your hands what you think as flat, because your flat is probably not actually flat. What you're doing is you're externally rotating the dumbbells a little bit, and that's going to reduce the impact on your medial deltoids, which is what we're trying to hit here. So think about leading with your pinkies, not necessarily tipping the weight up, but just that thought of I want my pinkies on the same level as the rest of my hands. So again, we're going to start in the front here like this. This is just for a slightly further range of motion. You can start from the side too. I just like to do it from the front because I feel like I get a better range of motion on that. And you're going to come up to the side and back down again like this. Think about leading with the pinkies and also with the elbows, all right? As you're coming up and down, you want to control the weight. Don't just let it swing down again, because first off, you can pinch yourself. That's an unpleasant experience. Secondly, it's on the descent that you're really going to work your muscles. So you want to come up and control it back down again, all right? And usually, for most bodybuilding exercises, the slower you do the eccentric portion, the better. Eccentric being the point where you're lowering the weight. So here's the concentric, and there's the eccentric motion. What I want to focus on again here is making sure that I'm flexing my shoulders, which is a difficult thing to conceptualize mentally, but you'll know when you're doing it. You want to make sure that you're not pulling by like rowing your back up or using your traps too much. Like I said, they're used as stabilizers, but they should not be used that much primarily in the motion of the weight. Again, one more time, just going to demo a couple of times here. And that's it. For these, you want to usually be using some sort of a set and rep scheme that involves, 3 to 4 sets and usually like 8 to 12 reps. It's a bodybuilding and mass gaining and sculpting exercise rather than a straight power exercise. As with most isolation exercises, the idea of isolating this tiny little muscle here and developing a whole lot of strength in it, These are more for just making your shoulders look good. They are good auxiliary exercises. They're good to supplement, more compound motion shoulder exercises, like say military press or even like an Arnold press or something like that. Log press if you're into strongman stuff. But you don't want to be doing these like as your primary shoulder exercise. You want some sort of compound exercise to be your primary shoulder exercise, and then you do these at a lighter weight with a slightly higher rep scheme, just to kind of max out and really get the burn and the pump going in the shoulders there. So that's it. Thank you for watching. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome. Bye-bye.
Listen.